Over the next few videos, we're going to introduce you to the trail renderer. Now, the trail renderer is kind of a specialized component. You're not going to be using it too often, but when you need it, it's extremely handy. It allows you to create effects similar to what you see here, where I've got this little ball that is flying around in my scene, and it's leaving this really cool streak behind it.
Right. It's just another tool that you can add to your special effects repertoire, as it were.
Yeah, and it's pretty basic. It's good for things like contrails off of the edges of a wing on a jet fighter. You know, if it's streaking through the air at like Mach 2 and you see those little leading edge streaks that appear in the air, you can do that kind of thing.
Right.
With
another big one is RPGs, where you've got the sword swing with the little blurred line behind it.
There you go. All kinds of little ways you can use this. Now, if we take a quick look at what this is actually doing, in fact, let me jump over to the scene view. You see that what we've got is a polygon mesh that is being constructed on the fly, and a texture is just being run along it. Now, as we rotate the camera around, the behavior of this polygon mesh is kind of interesting because it is constantly twisting to try to face the camera. This is great, but it does lead to artifacting. When you look at a trail edge on, you'll notice some interesting things taking place at the corners. Now, in game mode, this translates to what you see here, these little starbursts. And that's just because literally that ribbon of polygons is twisting to get a flip around so it can face the camera on the next part of the pass. If viewed directly from above, you generally don't see this kind of thing, and everything will stay looking smooth the whole time. Now, we have all kinds of control over this polygon mesh, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. We can control how long it is. We can make it get wider or thinner at the beginning or the end. We can also control how dense that mesh is going to be if we want to simplify things. We have the ability to kill off the entire object if that trail goes away. So like if you're doing something like this, like we have a moving object which is creating a streak through the air, but if that object stopped moving, we don't need the streak anymore. So you can completely kill the whole thing off. And we'll talk about all of these various properties over the next few videos, as well as showing you how to set this up on your own. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'll see you in the next video.